There is something called freedom, and you know how to call it. Even here in the holding pattern, here in the hold, even here in the holding pattern, here in the hold. Remember, remember, you are. Oh, you are held. Name. I think about you and what you remember, what you keep close for as long as you can. I think about repetition and code, and when we prioritize what communication and why. If it was me, if it was you, I would say this the way I can say it. In this too short time in the high-pitched emergence. Remember this feeling. There is something called love. I would say, remember, there is something called freedom. Even if you can't see it, yeah, yeah. And there is me calling you in a world I don't control. There is something called freedom, and you know how to call it. Even here in the holding pattern, here in the hold, even here in the holding pattern, here in the hold. Remember, remember, you are. You are held. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Name, yeah. There is something called love. I would say name. Yeah! Vanessa James. North Carolina's own Shiraz at Tenon. Give thanks and praise to Dasan, because no matter how many words they put on a title, it's not nearly enough. And for pulling this together and producing these series of shows. So really a lot of gratitude. We're not quite gonna be in a circle. If I had my dreams, everybody would just be on stage the whole time. This piano has taken residence. Nobody is going to play it. It is just in a position where it can't travel right now. So we are holding the space with the piano. There is a lesson in there somewhere. And so I would like to bring up to the stage the person who actually really cultivated in this circle that started in 2019, the Meet You at the Crossroads. So please welcome Renee Alexander Kraft.
Good evening, beautiful folks. One of the things that I always love about getting to spend time with Toshi and getting to witness her work is I always feel like the songs are written for me in the place I am right now. Like, yes, I need to be held in the hold, yes. So I always feel a sense of relief and release and joy and community. So thank you for that. You're one of the people who, anything you ask me to do, if I can say yes, I'll say yes. Because it always feels so good, and it brings out you beautiful folks, and it brings us into community. So thank you, and thank you. As Toshi mentioned, in 2019, Toshi Regan, Brenton Harrison, Destiny Hemphill, Shauna Tucker, Howard Kraft, and I sat on this stage under the North Star at this incredible Church of the Arts to host Meet You at the Crossroads, a call and response circle part 1. We were supported then, as we are now, by Bakari Kraft, who was at the time over on a bench in the corner overseeing what was happening, is now standing in that corner. We invited you all to join us, to meet us at the crossroads with the skills, talents, gifts, and capacities you've inherited, created, and cultivated in your bodies and in your consciousnesses. Meet me at the crossroads, all systems are down. That was our refrain. It was 2 years after Toshi premiered Octavia E. Butler's Parable of the Sower, the opera at Memorial Hall. Yes, yes. And it is making its way across the world still. We needed the wisdom and creative genius of Mother Sister Octavia Butler then, as we do now, to navigate a gauntlet of existential threats, political, environmental, cultural, and social. Tonight, 19 months into a global pandemic, we have experienced what it means to have all systems we rely on go down and fail on us. We know what it is to be left with only what we can carry on our bodies and in our beings. COVID-19 forced us to learn that we did not need as much of the activities and the adornments of life that we thought we needed. What we missed most during the pandemic, what we missed most during lockdown was each other. It was this. It was community. It was being co-present together. So we regather tonight under the North Star in this sacred church of the arts to feed and be fed by community and by art. We have suffered and we are still here. We are still here. We are still here. What we have, we've brought with us. It's the thing we had before. We have ourselves. To paraphrase Sister Mother Audre Lorde and the quote that I saw over this way, I'll say we instead of I. We are who we are, doing what we came to do. And we are enough. Enough. And we are enough. So thank you. Thank you for rejoining us at this crossroads of possibility and hope. Magic happens at the crossroads. We are the magic. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. I'm always blown away by everything she says. She asked the best questions, too. Really, 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 questions are so great. I wish I could take credit for that song, but actually, I wrote the music, but the words are written by Alexis Pauline Gumbs, and they come out of, that's right, they come from her incredible book, Undrowned, and you can hear this song for free because Alexis and I have a marine mammal meditations collaboration where I get to put music to this beautiful work. Not all of it, but a few pieces. And so this is on SoundCloud at Long Water Song. That's the name of our project. And then also on Bandcamp. And we really thought we would be turning these out once a month. But I you know, the water is deep. It is very, very deep. And the one that was coming next, which is like we can release now, but it's called Makalani, Eye of Heaven, She Knows. And it's an epic journey, and we had to get B. Steadwell to make us a little film of it because we needed to carry it in multiple ways. So that, like, literally, as soon as I can manage, we will have that up. But they're offered for free and offered if you want to make a contribution and have them actually on your devices. So Alexis, thank you so much for that song. And now I would like to introduce this powerful ensemble of people working together. Please welcome Saltwater Sojourn.
Our bodies. We are bodies of flesh, mind, magic, and spirit.
Let us remember that we are also bodies of water.
Water is life.
Water knows and remembers.
We know salt water to be an exfoliant.
Be tonic.
Be the soak that releases which no longer serves us.
To suspend our load afloat.
And leave the rest as offering. to be dissolved into the sea.
For nourishment,
for healing,
For who you were, are, and will be.
will you meet us at the water?
for this journey of Black healing,
Joy,
Grief and alchemy.
Of curse breaking and spell weaving.
reclamation and transformation.
leave all that you know at the shore, or let it sink and make fertile the ocean floor.
Join us.
On this saltwater sojourn.
Good evening, everyone. We are so grateful for all of you choosing to be here this evening. And just wanted to welcome you all into this space. This configuration that we've decided to call ourselves is based on who we are, who we know ourselves to be, and who our ancestors told us who we are. And wanted to hold this space of remembering, of joy, of reflection in a time where we really haven't had that to do amongst our peers, amongst ourselves, and amongst those we hold dear. So again, thank you all for being here. And we're just gonna go into some breath and then start this sojourn. Are y'all here with us? Ashe.
Do we want to say our first names real quick?
Sure,
Yes.
that makes sense.
You know, just so you have our names. I'm Ade. I use they, them pronouns. Glad to be with y'all tonight.
My name is Mariah M.
And my name is Destiny. I use she, her pronouns. And this isn't all of who we are. Saltwater Sojourn also includes Brianna and Kiki, who are here with us energetically and through recording, even if not in flesh tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. So, before we begin, we wanted to invite you to take 3 clarifying breaths with us. At your own pace. And we want to invite you to just notice what's going on in your body. Is there a way to make yourself 70% more comfortable? To find that sweet spot? Maybe you need to uncross your legs, cross your legs, move your shoulders back, unclench your jaw. But it's not about fixing, because you don't need to fix anything. But just where can you invite your own self to be more comfortable? Maybe it's something energetic, softening your heart space, softening in your belly. And some of you might have your eyes closed, and that's okay if you don't. But if you do, you can go ahead and flutter your eyes open. Thank y'all.
Every time I want to speak, we do, we can. It is received, It is heard. I am witnessed. Once our tongue is released from the hold, I am held. All thin-lipped cavities shrivel up, I speak in discordant harmony, like we are all singing at once, playing together, reveling in the suddenly clear and staccato air. We fit here every time, all the time. The explicit, implicit. We. I know.
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 I know. I know.
I know.
Water has a perfect memory.
A perfect memory.
What I know to be God always fails me. I don't know what I think I know so much more than I think I know. What I don't know, I know.
Even no.
I know.
I know.
I know when my bones crack, the creaking is the remembering. When my brown bruises, the purple is the memory. When my tongue dries, that cavity is the memory. When my holes shut, the folds, remember. I know this to be a place I've been before. All water has a perfect memory, and we're forever trying to get back to where we was. Every time I want my tongue, I do all the time. I am still. I am so free high in my register. Chorus, 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 no longer unholy. I have grown out of my language. What I once leaned on, I lean on wind and smoke. My waters run warm, better to birth, incubate my tongue. Cold the tips of my fingers and toes, tepid. I freeze so hard sometimes. I burn, turn back, do it again, repent, the only ritual I have learned and don't believe in. I keep a mirror at my altar and no machete. We are colored in the most regular way, locked away in the horizon. Learn to crawl in the cosmic ocean deep, wrapped in wool, spun by a star sign, dragged hummingbirds, flooded in honey. Keep me there. Skin memory. I ask for sweetness, sweetness, patience, patience, grace, grace. And when I ask for it, who do I ask it of? You or myself? You are myself. This mad music shared in our mouths. I am the black gold of the sun. Is the sun fungible too? If we be the black gold, then we adorn the burning. We make black the supernova. A crazy dead truth we summer now. Gilding a long, long, long black scab. As in, there is more to this flesh. There must be. There must be. Colored opulence is way older than this earth. We've been collectively quit this earth. We claim heaven right now. Ghetto now.
Ghetto now.
Home of all black people, and shall I say, plum mirror. Light dead. Oh, my blood is a doomsday anthem. For whom? There I go again with that question, as if we didn't land here and not stay plotting, as if our longing was so blurred our gut dreams didn't know what was up, as if this ocean had no memory,
A perfect
and
memory.
was forever trying to get back where it was. Listen, a small power, dirty, and for you, because of you.
All water has a perfect memory.
A perfect memory.
Because of you.
All water has a perfect memory.
I know.
I know.
Because
I know.
of you.
All water has a perfect memory.
A perfect memory.
Because of you.
I know.
All water.
Has a perfect memory.
All
Perfect.
water.
I know.
Perfect. Perfect.
I know.
All water.
A perfect memory.
All water. And as we move through the night, you are more than welcome to echo with us. We would be so blessed to have your voices mingle with ours.
Mingle
So
with ours.
please feel invited
Mingle.
and free to accept that invitation.
Yes, and shout out to Kiki Nicole, who was
Yes.
just serenading us with that story poem.
Mugwort, motherwort, white candles, sardines left at the riverbank on Mondays. Miss you.
Miss you.
When I'm really still, when I'm still reeling, I can feel you pulsing in the midst of me. Miss you. Melancholia coiled around my throat. Wires of grief through metallicized breath. Heaving. Miss you.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Dried marigolds and magnolias, mahogany leather suitcase, sandalwood incense burning. In my dreams, you sit under a leaky roof. You come to me wrapped in mulberry-stained canvas and rope, murmuring, mulling, humming, misty blue. In my periphery, you extend your hand for me to hand you your maroon wool socks, smelling like maple sweat and black pepper. Miss you.
Miss you.
When I wake, I want to hear your steps among mine. This I want to tell you this. I try to be good. I try to cry when I need to cry. Drink water when I have thirst. Deny myself nothing when I need it, if I got it, to give myself. Not quite
what you taught me, not quite the language of our lineage, but still something you'd want from me. And you'd say, mm-hmm, that's my baby. Yes, I want to be yours. Yes, I want to be yours. Maraschino cherries, snuff, Snickers at your hospice bed. Miss you.
Miss you.
With a mouth tasting like muscadines, cigar ash, and more. Miss you.
Miss you.
Been wondering where you've been, how you've been calling you shin deep in the river, back bent, churning the water with my hands. You know, you should call me too. It's so good to hear your voice. Call me sometime. You can always come back. Come back now you're here. Don't be gone too long. Call me home.
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 A perfect memory.
Call me home.
Call me home.
Call me home. I know.
I know.
Call me home.
I know.
I know. All water
All water
has a perfect memory.
perfect memory.
I know.
I know.
Call me home.
Call me home.
All water
All water.
has
All water.
memory.
All water.
A perfect memory.
A perfect
water.
memory.
Has
Miss you.
memory.
Call me home.
Miss you.
Call me home.
We invite you to make a dance floor of your bodies in your seats. If you want to move, if you want to sway, if you want to tap, if you want to exhale, if you want to sit and soak.
Water is the original mirror through which the shadows learn to be themselves.
Come on, Ade.
I wonder what it would sound like to sing that.
I do too.
Water is the original mirror through which the shadows learn to be themselves. Water is the original mirror through which The shadows learn to be themselves.
Water.
Water.
All water has a perfect memory. I know. I miss you. Call me home.
There we go.
A perfect memory.
Yes.
The spook that sat at the door called up our niggas and said the rays casted by this new moon is Scorpio was the let out.
Hey.
And here we are now. It is now, in this somewhere time. Watch us be and it be enough. Watch us twerk on the hoods of cars and in our rooms of living dressed to the nines, and all of it be conjure.
Yeesh.
All of it be praise. Where joy is compounded. Where joy is compounded.
Compounded.
When joy is compounded tenfold, as sweat and black gold alchemizes, gushing out of our pores as love, as forgiveness, as grace, as acceptance, and signals to my ancestors and yours, which is to say my ancestors, that I am not only here, but I am wholly and wholly alive. A twist of my hips be a curse breaker or an anointing depending on the tempo, and melanin glistening on the ones and twos. It is our season.
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 It is time for those who can't bed the wind to stand down and cover their loved ones. Time to harvest. Time to harvest.
Harvest.
Time to harvest. And we reap a reclamation and seize our inheritance in abundance and booty shorts, in do-rags and scullies, in heart and home and home and hearts. I implore you, do not walk into a burning house just because you once called it home, even if it's the only one you've ever known. Home is who you give your heart to. The length held need not matter, only intention. I implore you to call yourself home and adorn it accordingly. Make sure it's lived in and loved. I implore you, do nothing without intention. Nothing without intention.
Nothing without intention.
Nothing without intention. For you are intended to be exactly who you are. Fluid, expansive, like water. For you are here. wholly here and alive, and you remain,
And you remain.
and you remain,
And you remain.
You remain.
and you remain,
And
You remain.
you remain.
and you remain,
And you remain.
You remain.
all water,
All water has a perfect memory.
a perfect memory,
All water has a perfect memory.
a perfect memory.
All water
All water has a perfect memory.
is perfect.
Call me home.
All water is memory.
Call me home.
Miss
All
you,
water is life.
Call me home.
miss you,
All water.
and you remain,
And you remain.
All water
All water has a perfect memory.
a perfect memory.
all water has memory perfectly. All water
I know.
I know,
I know.
memory perfectly.
I know.
Our has
I know.
memory perfectly.
I know.
all water has a perfect memory.
Memory
I know.
I know,
is water,
I know.
isn't
call me
it?
home,
Memory
I know that I know.
is water, isn't it?
I know that I know that I know.
Memory is water, isn't it?
I know.
and you remain,
I know that you remain.
and you remain.
I know that you remain.
Water is the original.
Water is the original.
Water is the original.
Water is the original.
Water is the original. And I'm looking at you, Brenton.
Water is the original.
I know,
Water is the original.
I know,
Water is the original mirror.
The original mirror.
Water is the original mirror.
Water is the original mirror.
Water is the original mirror.
a perfect memory.
Water is
Water is the original mirror. Water is the original mirror.
original mirror.
Water. 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 Water.
The original
Water. Water. Water.
water.
Water.
A perfect memory.
Oh me.
Water.
Agua.
Water.
Water.
Water. Miss you. Water. Water.
Call me home. Oh, me.
Water.
Agua.
Call me home. Water. Call me home. Water. Call me home.
Top line 3.
Call me home. It's the original mirror.
Yes.
All
Water is
water.
life.
Water. Water's the original mirror. Thank you all.
Thank you so much for your presence. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Give it up for the band.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bless, bless.
Amazing, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And what can you all talk a little bit about like your journey and where you are hoping to travel and transport from this place?
Sure we can, Toshi.
Yes.
I'm happy to be back in this space. The first time I collaborated with Toshi on some music things was at the first Meet You at the Crossroads in 2019. Far away from here, okay? Far away from here. And I appreciate Toshi because our art is respected as an intricate part of ourselves, unattachable from ourselves. And building this collective were people who I knew that was the same for them, where it's not something that can be detached. We Black, we artists, those things cannot be detached.
Yes.
So we have we're also a part of the Creative Futures residency as guest sojourners, and would like to hold open a larger full-length portal, if you will, in February of next year.
Yes.
This portal will consist of a longer sound bath to soak in, featuring all of our members of our collective to be not only spiritually but physically present in this space. Shout out to the people who are on live stream, because you got to see Brianna and Be Water and move along with us.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Shout out to Tobias. I'm gonna call you later for February.
Tobias.
And not only will it include a longer opening and closing, each of us will be holding workshops of various kinds. We have Brianna the dancer. We all picked titles for ourselves as a part of this collector. So Brianna the dancer will be most likely holding some somatic-based workshops as a part of that. Myself, I call myself, as a part of this collective, a light sower, simply because finding light anywhere means life can be made everywhere. And in a time where life tries to be dim, I took it upon myself to to try and sew as much as possible. And mine'll, I mean, I'll give it away now, will be a bit of a mirror gazing and reflection and looking back at ourselves and accepting that and coming back to it. Yeah, of course, you don't got to do the whole what your workshop's going to be, but.
I'm the retriever, and it's going to be a poetry workshop. So if you want to write poetry with me, come through.
Yes. Oh my goodness, so much deliciousness. I am the earthworm, and it'll be a sonic-based experience. So yeah, some fun, deep listening and sound play, working with that ether energy. And so many, oh, go ahead, Kiki's, yeah.
Kiki, Nicole, who you heard at the top of this show, love them so much, will also be doing variation of writing workshops. The program you received on your their chairs, that's what they're called, on your chairs, includes a donation link if you so choose to want to give again, because you did get in here, bless you. If you choose to give again, we would like to just be Black and exist as artists, as artivists. And so we also started a Patreon for our collective. Part of our Patreon, we haven't figured it out exactly, but we want to make sure a percentage is also going to go to land back initiatives local here for Occaneechi and Saponi tribes. And outside of that, it'll be divided amongst the 5 of us. Looking to get 22 patrons by the end of this year.
Call it in.
We're calling it in now. It's a church. I'm going to use all of what's up in here outside of what we created, you know? And again, just deeply appreciate you all for being here and choosing to be here. Thank you so much for Toshi for getting the collective together low key. Toshi said, here's a container, fill it. And I said, with water. Let's do that. That's all I got, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all.
20 bullets fled. Now they can't retract from where they come from. Well, it's 1, 2, 20 bullets hit the body of a woman. Shame that heart and soul, and damn them. Ra-pa-pa-pow. 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 Oh, I got a right. Oh, I got a right. Oh, I got a right. Hey. Oh, I got a right. Hey, hey. All my people over here say we got to move. All my people in here say we got to move. Everybody over here say we got to move. We gonna do what we gotta do. Ain't nobody gonna stand for your overseeing ways. Gonna take you through the water, let you roll, yeah. Ra-pa-pa-pow. Ra-pa-pa-pow. All right, y'all gonna sing with me, I got it right? Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I got it right. Sing. That's right, you up in the church. Oh, I got it right. Oh, I got it right. Hey, hey, ra-pa-pa-pow, ra-pa-pa-pow, yeah, yeah, yeah. 5,000 people packed the North Star Church one night when these Brooklyn people moved in and said, we are yours. We are yours. This doesn't feel like a show. It's so interesting. I feel like I'm in the living room. Yeah! 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 Shirazette Tenen, Vanessa James. What? Well, as Desan said, I'm in this fellowship, and I love the fellowship part about it. Somebody was trying to figure out another word for fellowship because of the gender issues, and I was like, but is that the fellow they're talking about? I don't know much about, where words come from. Alexis, maybe you can help me. Well, we locate that. But it always feels like fellowship to me. And I actually just really followed a lot of people in this community around and asked a lot of questions, got a humongous amount of answers. And I wrote a lot of songs for the people in this community. So I'm gonna share a few of these songs with you. There's almost enough for a record, definitely enough for an EP. So y'all is inspirational. So this song is called Land of My People. And I've sung this song, we've done this song all kinds of places, and then we have to talk about y'all everywhere we go and we sing the song. And we are like, y'all know about the people in Durham and the Triangle. They just go and rip the statues down like before everybody else do, and they got like 17 jobs because can't nobody just do one revolution. They interconnected species of revolution, and then gotta pay bills, so maybe sometimes they have another job, and multi-talented people is like lawyers and tap dancers and shit. So it's, y'all know who I'm talking about. So it's a lot going on down here. And so I love singing this song. So this is a call and response song. I know you wearing these masks and appreciate all of you for taking all of the steps. I know it's not easy to have vaccinated only spaces. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like we should be able to cultivate some other answers to being together. And I was like trying to explain to one of my friends why I got vaccinated, and I was like, I just consider myself that I had a boat on the ocean. And you know how big the ocean is, like, and they were like, yeah, they're big. And I'm like, no, like, they're really big. The ocean is really big. Like, remember there was like a plane crash, and the plane crashed very soon after it took off. And they couldn't find this plane. Like, it's gigantic and powerful. So I feel like all the time I'm in a great boat on the ocean, and that I'm moving through my life, and I'm on this boat, and sometimes the water is rough, and sometimes somebody's in a boat next to me that I like, and sometimes somebody's on a boat I don't really care too much for. I hope we just separate. I just do that. And then I was like, when the pandemic happened, I was like on my boat in the ocean, and then the ocean got like more rough than it ever did and broke my boat up. And so I was on like the couch that could float. And it was not the whole couch, it was like a pillow of the couch that could float. And then I was like, I will get on any boat I see. I was like, here is like the most messed up garbage boat that's just circling the world with garbage from the United States, which nobody will take. And I'm like, hi, I can cook things, let me be on this boat. And people were like, that's terrible, but that's actually the analogy I had for diving into something I didn't know exactly what it was, but I didn't have an alternative. It's like, it is the thing that's there, and I have to get from one place to another. You know, and so as many of us have taken this step into the unknown that Octavia Butler always talks about, what has to come is our consideration and love for each other and for our community spaces in whatever way that people, as she says in parable, you know, I will watch your back. I won't kill you. I won't steal from you. These basic things. And I try to employ that. And then every time I'm in a complicated space that's not big enough because of science to hold multiple kinds of breathing people with different ways of caring for themselves during this time, I have a feeling. I have a feeling about it. And I'm hoping that we, as a planet, fall in love with the antidote to all of this, which is to care for each other and to do some very simple practices that would keep us mostly alive during this pandemic that we're in. So I have to say I thought about this community a lot when I was in Brooklyn because I didn't come down here and I could feel it in my body. And I really missed y'all a lot. This is how I like when I come here, nobody's surprised to see me. Like they're like, hey, told you, like you're not a visitor anymore, so we're not gonna like look at you with starry eyes. Just like, hey girl, where you going? So this song is called Land of My People, and it goes like this. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the land of my people. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the land of my people. Right? Then there's a call and response. I'll say, if you go too far, hey, you're gonna learn. Built it in your heart. One day you will return. That's great. Now, there's a part at the end that goes, ooh, I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Ooh, y'all picked it up so fast. So that happens at the end. And then in the tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the land of my people, there's also what? The soul of my people and the love of my people. So there's soul and then there's love. Then after the first chorus, there is a praise break, and then you clap at the obvious place. Okay, you have all the elements of the song. I'm not stopping this song again. So from the beginning, then you need to come all power voice. Not audience voice, I belong to this congregation voice. All right? Amen. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the land of my people. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the land of my people. If you come too far, hey, you're gonna learn. We're built in your heart. One day you will return. Yeah. Well, just wait and see when it is your turn. Love, tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the love of my people. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the love. Sing it again. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great is the love of my people. Tell me how great, tell me how great, tell me how great. Here we go with the cool part. We say, ooh, I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Sing. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Hey, hey. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Hey, hey. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Last one. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Wait, can I hear y'all do the I go where you go part again? Let's just play soft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Hey, hey. One more. I go where you go and you can go with me where I go. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Let me remember the best days only. Let the others fall like rain. I'm often learning from little hits of sorrow. But oh Lord, I'm tired of the pain. Let me remember the best days only. Let them spring out from the past so that their humming's overflowing into the everlast. Some say you don't know when something is good unless you know when something is wrong. I say I take a chance and roll in the pleasure of good love all day and all night long. From here to there and everywhere. So let me remember the good times only, and let's not let the bad times begin. But for the ones that slip through and out of our doing, let us wash them away. Let us land them on the shore. Let Just make them something space. Ah. A little bit outside the door. Let's meet them and hold their sway. Let's send them on their way. Let me remember the best days only. Let the others fall like the rain. Yeah, that was beautiful. Hey. Oh, let me just be mindful. Okay, we doing all right? Y'all doing all right? Oh! So, all of these songs are written about this community or someone or someones in this community. This is the Spirit House song. Spirit House was one of the first collaborators, and they did a beautiful citywide read of Parable of the Sower, and it was very exciting because we got to buy all these books, and they wanted backpacks and water bottles and pens and paper and then after the read, we ended up donating all of the remaining backpacks and everything to this school, and the kids were really excited about that. So, Spirit House. Whew. Yeah, this is different. You know, my band is big, so I'm playing more guitar than I've played in years. I'm like, okay, put this down, run around the stage. Oh. Ooh, love power, every ray of light. I call you. Hey. Your love power, let it rain forever. Every ray of light, I call you. This life gets so heavy. My will is ready. Every fight I call you. Some roads I can't take. Some roads I can't bend or break. But when it comes to tomorrow, when it comes to tomorrow, when it comes to tomorrow, help me, help me, help me make it through. Yeah, you're real love power. Yeah. Well, I really want to feature one of my beautiful, brilliant collaborators, Ganessa James, tonight. Ganessa plays 100 instruments and is a beautiful songwriter, an incredible vocalist. Everything good. So, please.
Thank you. There's no greater pleasure than to be in circle. You know, Toshi, you always create this space, and it feels like we're held. And earlier we heard, whatever we do, to do it with intention, and to treat ourselves as home and adorn ourselves. So this song is a little bit in that idea about where we find safety. Have you got the guitar, Wayne? Now you do. Okay.
We fall down, we give up, wish on stars, pray for luck. We all search, hope to find a place where there's kindness.
Yes.
All around, like on that day when we were safe and sound. And I saw the light fall down across your face, and there's no place else I need to be. Though the hurt and the sorrow have not all been erased, still it's so much better when you're here with me. Yes, it's so much better when you're here with me, Yes, there's time to believe. We will wear our heart again upon our sleeve. The world will spin, take us around to the place where we are safe and sound. And so in love, like on that day when we were safe and sound. And I saw the light fall down across your face, and there's no place else I need to be. Though the hurt and the sorrow have not all been erased, still it's so much better when you're here with me. Yes, it's so much better when you're here with me. And we're safe and sound, safe and sound, safe and sound. We are safe and sound. We all are one, and we deserve to be held, to be heard. We make mistakes, we break the glass, and there's times when we need to ask to be absolved, to be relieved, like on that day when we were safe. And I saw the light fall down across your face, and there's no place else I need to be. Though the hurt and the sorrow have not all been erased, still Still, it's so much better when you're here with me. Yes, I saw the light fall down across your face, and there's no place else I need to be. Though the hurt and the sorrow have not all been erased, still it's so much better when you're here with me. Yes, it's so much better when you're here with me, with me. And we're safe and sound, safe and sound. You can sing too. Safe and sound, safe and sound. We are safe and sound, safe and sound, safe and sound. We are safe and sound.
Thank you. Yeah, that was all right. That was all right. Yes. I would like to welcome to the stage Howard L. Kraft. That's you right there. Can you get there though? You came up the hard way, y'all. Just like, no, that's all right, man. You just do what, as long as you get there. That's it. You got there. You like, arrived. So we're gonna do a little call and response. He's gonna read something. We're gonna have a musical response to it, but we don't know what he gonna read, so we don't know what we gonna do.
Yeah, we have some fun with it. Yeah.
We gonna have to be ready. Ooh, Lord.
Oh, damn, I can't see. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, I got him right here. I'm getting old as a bitch, bro. All right. Y'all excuse my language. Okay. Yeah, like Fred Sanford up here. Okay. The sun must have been staying in this one. Just there. Okay. So yeah, I do 2 poems. How many people know who Jane Cortez is? The poet painter. Yeah. She's a big inspiration on my work, and I wrote this poem after I had a dream, a weird dream. You know, don't eat late and go to sleep. Jane Cortez laughed at me. The river's shattered rocks spraying white birds whose wings saluted the sky and blossomed like sails on a fleet of majestic boats. And the wind whipped the sails like harp strings plucked with callous fingers. Oh yea, the voice rose from the river. Oh yea, enchanting and haunting. Oh yea, storm and sanctuary. There's a woman in a red dress climbing the mountain that rises above the river. Its granite countenance carved with the faces of the African diaspora. Poets and jazz folk provide hand and footholds for her as she ascends, arms brown and sinewy, holding each face as she climbs. She steps on Ornette Coleman's nose, climbs. She whispers in Henry Dumas's ear, climbs. She kisses Christopher Akibo's cheek. She reaches the top, spreads her arms, the trees become djembes. The earth shakes, the sky becomes a picture show. All the horrors and hatreds on the dark side of the human soul collide into one another. That's when the woman opens her mouth. Fire leaps from her lips, blue, pure, supreme. The pitches begin to burn. The river begins to calm. The woman sits and melds into the mountain, into her face forms like the others. Then she laughs, and I can't decide whether to swim to the mountain or run like hell. Mojo.
Wait. Let me do something with that
okay.
one.
Cool.
You can pull out that piano bench if you want to.
Oh, I'm
right
cool.
behind you.
Oh, I'll stand up. So you want me to read it again to the music?
What you want to do?
I just flow with you. However you flow, I'm gonna flow with you.
I'm gonna answer you. I'm gonna do this song,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you feel a place you want to read your words,
Okay.
then you can.
So that's what I'll do. I'll catch the feeling from you, and then I'll fold this other piece into what you're doing.
Oh, then I gotta do a different song. This is the Jane Cortez song.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I do what you say. I just get in where I fit in.
But do the Jane. You gotta do the
But
Jane
with the
Cortez.
Jane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
See, this organic. See, this how art pop off like this.
But I can't do the song till I hear you read the poem. So that's why, cause I want it to be led by you.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a woman in a red dress climbing the mountain that rises above the river. Poets and jazz folk provide. She ascends. Fire leaks from her lips, blue, pure, supreme. And the pitches begin to burn, burn, burn. The river begins to calm.
From the top of what and where, whatever you can find, to the bottom of what you know is real, you stand and hold the line.
The earth shakes,
where certainty can make all dreams disappear.
the sky becomes a
Then
picture
the
show.
call comes from so far and pulls you near.
All the horrors and the hatreds
When they ask you if you're safe and if you're sure,
on the dark side of the human soul collide
and you
into
say,
one another.
oh yeah, and then you hit the floor.
Oh yay, the voice rose from the river.
And when you got
Oh,
nowhere
yay,
to
the
run,
chanting
only
and
run
haunting.
to stay.
Oh yay,
When you have no
Oh, yeah.
time to tell except the night and day, where we become I and I and I and I.
and the river shattered rocks, spraying white birds whose wings saluted the sky, blossomed like sails on a fleet of majestic boats, and the wind whipped the sails like harp strings plucked with callous fingers. Oh yay.
Where you will go, I will go with you, with you, with you. Yeah. Anywhere I
red dress climbing the mountain that rises above the river. Its granite council, it's carved with the faces of the African diaspora. Poets and jazz folk provide hand and footholds for her as she ascends. Brown, brown, black, oh yeah.
Where I meet my wrong, where I meet my crowd, where I meet my alone. From the top of what and where, whatever you can find, to the bottom of what you know is real, you stand and hold the line, the line, the line, the line. Anywhere I can, anywhere I
becomes a picture show. All the horrors and hatreds on the dark side of the human soul collide into one another. The woman sits and melds into the mountain until her face forms like the others. And she laughs, she laughs, she laughs, and I can't decide, I can't decide whether to swim to this mountain or run like hell.
Was that the second poem?
That was the first one, but we could, whatever
Well,
you want.
do
Want
one
another
more.
one? All right.
Yeah, and then we gotta let people go home.
Yeah, people be mad at me. All right, man, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah. All right, this is called Mojo. Since we're at the crossroads, you gotta have your mojo with you, right? Okay, Mojo. I got the winning boys magic. Got polka dotted rocks that turn up 7 and 11 each time they magic bean jump out my hand. Got the goose, the harp, the golden egg, and the green giant to ride me around in a rickshaw with 22-inch rims while beatboxing Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. That's the winning boys magic. It walks on water in a lime green suit with a cane gold tilted, ace deuce to the side like old Harlem cats standing in front of the Apollo with a mouthful of action verbs. Playing the dozens with Big Red post-1940, turning corners slow in Sugar Ray's pink caddy. Got the magic. Like a Wonderland white rabbit with a gold Jesus piece that don't live in Orlando. This magic is wrapped up in sky and sealed in ocean. This magic is bathed in dream and dried in smoke. This magic is the space mooning you between the lines of an old Leroy Jones diatribe. I learned it from a dreadlock poet with a mudcloth vest. I learned it from an Antillian with bottle-top glasses. I learned it from a Vietnamese monk with a sun-kissed smile. I floated away with shine while the Titanic sank. And he wrote the magic down on a silk dry clean only handkerchief as he sang, Bobby Blue Bland songs over a Pepsi and a pack of nabs. I only use it for good, the magic. I only use it like Harriet used her pistol. I only use it like a spring switch in April or a chicken bone shank in a secret meeting of Negro cabinet ministers. And the magic's got a sound to it. It's got a sound to it, something like David Ruffin after rain wishing, or a black arts poet from Mississippi before a deep nod. Looks like what's under Dunbar's mask, old and new at the same time. Like living room furniture covered in plastic that sticks to your ass in the summer.
How long? How much more long? How long? How long? How much more long? How long? I wanna know how much more longer am I just gonna have to wait on you? Oh, I've been standing at the station waiting for my change to come.
How long?
I've been standing at the station waiting for my change to come.
How long?
If my change don't up, then come here. I'm just gonna have to give me some change that is. Oh, how long?
How long?
How much more long? How long? How long? How much more long? How long? I wanna know how much more longer am I just gonna have to wait on you? Howard! That was all right. That was beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gonna do one more and we will send you home. We'll send you home. We'll send you home. This is a sing along too. The sun may be there and then it's gone, and it may not come again. Dusty road on a hillside over there. Well done, dry, open, and bare. There and back again, oh, there since morning time. Early riser, where would I be without your song? Though you be hurting me, I'd rather you here than gone. Yeah, there and back again. Oh, there and back again. I'll be there and back again. Thank God for these wheels that keep on rolling. They make less time for me to walk alone. And just to think how this road it keeps on turning. I wanna thank God that she keeps on bringing me home. Yeah, yeah. There and back again. Oh, there and back again. I'll be there and back again. Hey, hey, hey. There and back again. Oh, there and back again. I'll be there and back again. Oh, I'll be there and back again. Yeah, I'll be there and back again. Yeah! Yeah! Shirazette Tennant, Ganessa James, Saltwater Sojourn, Renee Alexander Craft, Howard L. Craft, Desan, all of the people. Thank you so much. We're gonna be back here tomorrow night. I'm not sure if there are tickets remaining, but maybe there are, and spread the word. And then we're gonna be back here a Sunday at 3 o'clock for church with Shango Dari Akinwale, Alexis Pauline Gums. And thank you so very much. Get home safely.